What is going on, guys? We are heading into a store downtown called Leadberry. It is a shirt store. I know my brother really likes their stuff. I am heading in there. I actually used to train one of the people that works here for a long time at Gold's. So I'm gonna go in and catch up with her and check out some of their stuff and probably snag a shirt. So I'll show you the inside. So one of the ones that I'm looking at is this kind of a green and blue color, which is really cool. I definitely have a lot of pattern shirts already, but you know, pattern's not a bad thing. This is kind of like a aqua with a little bit of purple. They have a lot of different styles, a lot of different colors, a lot of different fabrics, a lot of different thicknesses. Like some of them are kind of a more like a flannel, kind of a gingham. Very cool store. I originally was going to go after this bad boy, which is like a purple and blue, but I have a lot of purple already, so got to branch out a little bit. And green's my favorite color. So basically we came in here and we got sized for what shirt fits me best, because every single brand's gonna have a different way that it fits you. So Ralph Lauren's gonna fit you differently than Brooks Brothers. Brooks Brothers is huge. And then some of these shops like Leadberry, which is a very large online store, their clothes are gonna fit probably different because they're not a, you know, they're not like a polo or something. They're kind of a more one-off brand that's gonna be like a specialty. So you really gotta try on different shirts and try on stuff and see what fits you. You know, it's like pants. You can't just go and buy a 32 pant in every single pant. I'm wearing 33s right now, but I normally wear 32, so. Haircut time. Check the hair now. It's gonna look the same, but a little shorter. Disconnect on the side, blend on this side, long on the top. So haircut's all done. Again, like a 2 on the sides, blended on this, and then that. I'm too kind of scared to get the undercut over there. And they kind of talked me into getting the tea tree shampoo, which I really do like. My ex-girlfriend, she used it, and it was cool feeling. And got some more. I use the, let me get this out for you guys. This is the stuff I've been using recently. The Paul Mitch Reformer is what I use. Now I'm gonna head into the UPS store to see if, go in my P.O. box and see if I got any packages. And the UPS store's closed, and I don't have my P.O. box key, so I can't get into my lockbox. Decoy lockbox. You know, normally I'm pretty anti Jimmy John's, but for some reason, anti Jimmy John's because I think there's superior sub places. But I'm kind of craving a Vito right now. And then I go home and I put fat-free Italian dressing on it. Put fat-free Italian dressing on your subs. Change your life, guys. 45 seconds later, that was freaky fast. The reason that they have extremely fast sub service is because they have one type of bread, one size, can't get mustard, they don't cut it, I don't think, they can't toast it, they can't put pickles in your sandwich, they only have one type of cheese, so they limit their ingredients, which kind of sucks, but the Vito is actually pretty good, even though I'm not even a salami fan, but it's good on this. It is going to rain really bad. We live in a generation of... Also, it is a fact that every sub / sandwich is better toasted. Yes. So when you get a package at my apartment complex, they give you this key and it'll say what door it is. This says P4. P4. It is the first time in my life when I actually want to get it out, which is all the brand new Ape Athletics stuff, because they're launch and it won't even open. Like, what? This has never happened before. Like, am I just weak? Possibly. Gosh. So if you were seeing this, then that means all of these dope new products from Ape Athletics are live. And you can use my name, Max, to save yourself 10%. Brand new designs, brand new colorways, the camo. I think the blue, I actually should put on this one at first. And I was like, nope, first one I'm wearing is this blue with the white. All the new joggers, so sick. And sent me candy. So those are live, go check them out. Really, really like Ape. Been wearing them for a long time. Yeah.
Money straight like the way I drink bourbon. It's no one like me, stop searching. You could go and bet the house.
Alright, so basically if you're watching this video, then I imagine you thought it was gonna be a day of eating. So I think I might turn this into a little more vloggy because I wanna, get some extra footage in. I have a video that's gonna go up for Monday that I thought about putting up today, but I said, you know what? Let's make Saturday stick it to the vlogs because people on the weekends are kind of, laid back, casual. So a little bit of lifting. I'm headed to the gym. I'm gonna try out these Trolley Extreme Sour Bites that Ape Athletics sent over to me. And I've never had these before, ever. And there's a difference, guys, between like soft, chewy candy and then gummies. These are not gummies, but we'll see if these are good. I'm the master of sour. I'll tell you if they're sour or not.
Feeling better than I ever felt. Feeling better than I ever felt. Why, thank you. Feeling better than I ever felt. Feeling better than I ever felt.
I mean, they're good. They're kind of like jelly beans. Not a big jelly bean fan. Not a big jelly bean fan. And a lot of people might ask, like, they still have people eating candy. They see me eat candy sometimes. Why do you eat it when you're going to the gym? I'll tell you, guys, because it's delicious. Yum, 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 yum. Some exciting news that I thought I'd share with you all, my YouTube family. And what's very interesting about YouTube is that you guys see everything that goes on in my life. Mostly everything. I can only have so much of a private life. A lot of people ask me, like, if I could change anything, or like if I could change anything about doing this YouTube thing, would I? And the answer is no, but there's one thing that I wish I could do differently, and that is to have my private Facebook still private. And not because I don't love seeing all their stuff, because I'll tell you one thing, with having the crazy amount of people I have on my personal Facebook, I see every current event in the entire world because there's always videos. But I can't even remember what Facebook was like of just seeing only the people that I physically know in my real life, like in the 100 people that I stay in contact with in my day-to-day life, or maybe with high school. I never see that anymore. So I kind of miss those days to actually seeing what people that I know in my area are doing, because everyone else kind of overtakes it. But that's it. But I potentially will be moving to DC a lot sooner than I imagined. Potentially, did I say potentially twice? In 3 weeks. What? So I think what I'm going to do with this video is make it the most interesting Q&A in the world, because it's not going to be questions that you directly, there was no post that I did. It's going to be questions that I get on a consistent basis. So we're going to lift, and then periodically I'll kind of answer some questions that I get a lot. So the first one before we walk into La Gimnasio is going to be, how is the bulk going? And I am going to do a whole video on that. It's going pretty well. Have I gained some weight? Yes. Have I gained some fat? Yes. I don't gain weight in my face, as you can see, and I don't gain weight in my legs, as you can see. I gain weight in my lower back love handles. See, another thing I get a lot, how long have I been working out? I started working out when I was 20 and a half, 21. I'm 25 years old now, so about 4 years, a little over 4 years. I'd say about 3 of that, 2.5 to 3, have been super serious in terms of focusing on whatever my goals are at the time, like strength or bodybuilding. But I've definitely gone through a lot of transitions in my training styles over the years. But definitely, I'd say about 8 months into my training, I started really focusing on strength. I started out deadlifting 225 pounds because I did not deadlift or squat for the first 6 months of training, probably 6 to 8 months. I was like, I'm not gonna squat, I'm not gonna deadlift. I changed that. So basically what we're doing now is I'm getting some promotional photos for the Ape launch. So we got a couple different shirts and chases, usually the photog man. We both pretty much don't know how to take photos at all. So we just kind of throw it on auto, change some exposure settings, try to get some different backgrounds. So we'll get some of the sky, which whitens it out, turn the exposure up. Definitely learning. What do I do for work? I've answered this a million times. I YouTube, guys. No, I do all this YouTube stuff on the side, so remember that. So if you ever get ants in your pants about any sort of thing that I may do, remember that I do all of these things on the weekend. Any social media thing, all YouTube is the weekends is when I can film and after work. And then you gotta remember, I also have to have a life, so I have to balance all of that. But I do IT staffing, so what that basically is I get other people jobs. So I recruit IT people for jobs, for IT jobs. I look at resumes all day, day. So I'm sitting here eating this candy that says extreme sour bites. Like, who at the factory tasted these and was like, extreme, these are extreme sour. It's kind of like gum factories. They're like, Johnson, how long did the last piece of Trident last? 45 seconds of flavor, sir. How long does the new one last? 52 seconds, sir. Perfect. We're putting extended flavor on this packaging. Last even longer. 52 seconds, great. This is about to be Inception. Jimmy John's again. At the beginning of the video, now at the end of the video. Pretty much as soon as you order Jimmy John's, it's ready. What are my favorite movies? Anchorman, Talladega Nights, Dumb and Dumber, Joe Dirt, Zoolander, Nacho Libre, The Pest. Such great movies. I cannot wait for Joe Dirt 2. Dirte. So now that we're home, I'm gonna edit up the thumbnail for this video. So I use a program called Adobe Photoshop Lightroom, and basically just import what you want. And then let's take like this pic, for example. Man, look at that. Woo! And then I'll up the clarity and stuff. And then this program is pretty cool because it'll basically go into all the different features of what you want to do. So here's, for example, we'll up the clarity. You'll see the difference in it. Ready? Wait for it. Boom. See how it changes it pretty dramatically? So I'll sit here and tweak it. I might move some presets, and then that's what I do for thumbnails and photos. Put them on bags and then package these up, get them ready to ship out tomorrow. I have to really start cleaning up my apartment a whole lot because, as I said, I might be moving a whole lot sooner in about 4 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm gonna need to start making this place clean, throwing out everything I don't need, going to like all my P.O. box, all my places where my bills come and go, and like do all the sorting to get a new address. It's gonna be very stressful the next couple weeks, but I'm excited to kind of take you guys all along on the process because this is a gigantic life move for me. Even though someone's like, "Wow, you're moving an hour and a half away. Congratulations, Max." It's a big deal for me. I'm moving to an area where I know about 3 or 4 people that I actually hang out with. I know some people up there that I don't hang out with really, but I'm excited to take you guys along in a city that I've never really experienced, don't know where anything is, and it's gonna be really cool. I'm excited. Thank you guys.